What's your name, brother?
Timothy Clark, man.
And you
I'm from
live?
Abaco.
You from Abaco?
Yeah. And you know, it was crazy, man.
So when the storm started, you were in your house, and you said it was a duplex.
Yeah, I was in my house, and me and my son and my girl, we weathered it out there.
Yeah.
I had a friend next door, just spending. He was helping me do some shutters and all that. So I said, listen, instead of you going back down Cooperstown where you live, you could just spend next door by in my apartment.
Yeah.
And we ride it out, man. It was crazy, man. This, I know, like how you say Katrina.
Yeah.
But this was no Katrina, man.
Okay.
We had a Katrina style.
That was Freeport.
In Freeport, where people flooded out and how we're in their ceilings. I have, and if you go on Facebook, you know, they have scenes where people were rescued in their ceilings, whole families.
Yeah.
But my side, it was like pure destruction.
But
like
your house and your family was safe.
Yeah, I got my roof, a couple panels of my roof teared up. That's when I decided to say it's time to get out here. And when I went out the front by my mother's house, they were in the garage in the Jeep.
Okay.
And they were pretty much ready to go. They were saying they were coming to check to see how I was doing.
Right.
And that was right about that time. I came over to them, and they was already out of the house because part of their roof already went. And right about that time, when I looked, I saw like the sun came and then it disappeared.
So you saw the eye. You got
we
that
were
was
in
the eye. That was
so
the eye
I
of the
said,
hurricane.
hey, we in the eye. So within seconds, I said within that time, I would say, let me run in the house and get my passports, me and my girl's passport.
Right.
And I ran in the house, and I know it was the eye because I experienced a hurricane in the eye before, but nothing like this capacity.
Okay.
And when I went inside, I went and got our passports, and I came back, and then the eye came in, and it calmed her down.
Yeah, it get quiet. It get quiet. Yeah.
Get cloud. It was no wind. Everything was good.
Yeah.
So then we said, hey man, we started to evaluate. Went to the road in the front of my mother's.
Right.
And then we had to move a lot of debris out of the road. And then we moved the debris, and then we said, hey, we're gonna take us a minute to move the debris.
Okay.
There was a lot of coconut trees and everything we had to tie up and move.
Because everything fell on the street. Everything was in the street.
In the street.
Yeah, right.
That's where my mother's road.
This was during the storm.
This is like in the eye. We were in the eye now.
And y'all still moving coconut trees? God.
We were moving the coconut trees to get out of the lane because all my house was damaged and my mother's house was damaged, and some of the neighbors' house roof was gone. Some of the other house was gone, and we would say, Olivia, by the time we finished the road and we got it cleared, and then it was 3 vehicles. And my brother-in-law and my nephews, and we was in 3 cars.
Yeah.
I had my girl and my son in the car with my mother.
Yeah.
I took the Jeep, my brother-in-law's Jeep, because my vehicles and everything were pretty much out front. They were down.
So the vehicles got damaged, but the house didn't get damaged during the storm.
The house got damaged, but the vehicles, the only way we had a vehicle, is my brother-in-law, he parked his vehicle in my mother's garage.
Right.
And my nephew, he had his vehicle right behind it.
Right.
So they got window broken my nephew's vehicle from debris. But the Jeep wasn't damaged because it was in the garage.
Right.
And we hopped in those vehicles, and this 3rd vehicle was damaged, but we could drive them. And we went out, and we was and time as we get down, we were going to the shelter.
Okay. The shelter on Abaco.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when we reached out to the main road, man, there was people walking. It was like a road. It was like traffic.
People walking.
People walking in vehicles. That's how much homes were damaged in the first half of the storm. They would go into the shelter.
Yeah.
A lot of people ride out the storm home.
Right.
And when we get to the road, we joined the line. We went up. We started to go. We wanted to go to one of the particular shelters.
Yeah.
But what happened on the way there?
Yeah.
The eye of the storm came the next half.
The back end.
The back end. And this happened in seconds, man. This ain't happening no just fucking, pardon me, this ain't happening no.
Nah, you good.
This happened in seconds.
Yeah.
We were high in a car, and two cars was in front of us when we were going to the government clinic.
Right.
In Abaco, Marshall.
Right.
And man, it came down. And actually, when it came down with force. A whole roof came blowing. Yo, listen to me, I was in the vehicle, and part of a roof came blowing off a 2-story building.
Yeah.
Came blowing past us, landed right in the front of the car.
Right.
Right on the side of the car. I was amazed that it didn't hit the car.
Right.
On the side then, and I blow, man. Get out of the way, because they stopped just trying to, I don't know what they were doing, and we went, they picked up and they drive and they went around and we went behind and we go to the other planet. And they came down so bad that the vehicles, they stopped in front of me.
Yeah.
Because no one could see. We couldn't even see but from here to that door. That's how heavy the water in the rain was.
Right.
You know, when the heavy rain come down, you can't even see beyond your car.
When it's coming down them sheets.
Yeah.
Sheets of rain, yeah.
So I said to myself, listen,
Miami,
instead of me
Florida
going
got it.
to the shelter where we were going,
yeah.
I turned around and I went to the government school. It was an ex-shelter.
Okay.
And I turned around there and I went back and we barely I had to drive slow like this. You know, I got my girl telling me to go this way, my niece telling me to go this way, my sister. I had 2 sisters, my niece, my nephews, all in the Jeep. Everything was piled up. You were sitting in a lot.
Yeah.
And man, we went down there. When we get to the shelter, we couldn't even get out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
We had to sit there in the storm, and one of the glass, something hit one of the back glass, poof, and that burst open. And I had my son had to hold one of the pillars there to the window. You know?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But let me ask you this: what out of everything that you've seen so far from the response, what's the biggest things that you think the people of Abaco and Freeport need right now? Like what things? Like, we talked to some of the people at NEMA today, and she was saying that she didn't want as much stuff. She didn't want that much stuff because they want to try to make sure that the economy keeps flowing. So, like, what are some of the things that the people in Abaco and Freeport need? Like, you know.
I know. Like, I'm not in Freeport.
All right, I know you're not.
I can say what Abaco needs.
Right. Okay.
In the area I'm at.
Yeah.
It's a lot of destruction to people's homes.
Right.
People needs like plywood, and they need to fix their roofs. They need plywood, felt, ice and water shield.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't really need what they need.
Right.
I'm gonna buy I have a marine. My roof is pretty much a Bermuda roof.
Okay.
I lost a couple sheet. I need like marine plywood, but there's none in the island.
Right.
Looters took all of what I need, so I have to order
plywood?
my stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plywood. I need a marine plywood. They have normal plywood there, but I need marine plywood I have to order that from the States.
So it's
what I need. What I see a lot of people need. They need generators. It's in my area where I'm at. They got generators coming into the island. They're coming in like the Sandy Point, Treasure Key, and these are the areas.
What about like, all right, I was telling you about the solar microgrid, right? Mm-hmm. It's about the size of a refrigerator you put outside. I mean, you would need somebody to give an example on how to work it and set it all up.
I never had an encounter with the solar microgrid. What you talking about?
Okay.
What all can that do?
From what I understand, I'm not an expert in it.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, it operates the same way as a small as a power grid. It'll power your home. It'll power your whole home.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure of like cost and all that stuff. I actually have a partner who deals primarily in that stuff. So I'm not sure price-wise how that works, but I know it's a more efficient way to move because you're going with the sun. You're going off the sun. I'm
all with that.
Yeah.
Because right now I got solar lights because we had a lot of they have a lot of people from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
The French is there.
Yeah.
British is there. The Americans.
And Abaco.
Yeah, in Abaco.
Yeah.
And the people from the Netherlands, they're giving out a lot of stuff. They're giving out solar lights.
Really?
Yeah, man, they doing more than in my area where I'm at.
Yeah.
The Amsterdam, the Netherlands, they're doing more than I see anybody else doing.
Yeah, well, I knew they had said that on the news.
They there every day. They door to door. They coming through my lane.
Is that the military or is that like sales?
Military.
Military. Okay.
Military. They coming. You know, guys, camouflage. Military. They giving us what we want. They asking what we need.
Yeah.
Water, food, tops.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And the Red Cross the other day. I
know Red Cross is down there too. Yeah. Red Cross down there too. I knew they was down there too.
I know we got the Germans there, we got the French there, we got people from Amsterdam there, we got the Americans and the British. They're there. All of them there.
Well, I wanted to hear your take on what happened, and I wanted to hear your take on what was needed, because I can let my folks see from somebody who was there, somebody who actually experienced the situation. So I appreciate you talking to me and giving me that info, because I could definitely take that and give it to them, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that.
No problem, man.
All right.
I experienced it firsthand.